Welcome to another 3CX course. I'm excited to announce that version 18 of 3CX has been released, and with it is a whole bunch of new features. For those of you who are counting at home, we skipped to version 17, with version 18 having a complete overhaul of the base operating system of the phone system, a whole bunch of optimizations to make it run leaner and faster. But for us that get to use the software and interact with it on a daily basis, there's also a bunch of stuff as well. The biggest that I'm the most excited about is integration with Microsoft 365. If your 3CX system is integrated with Microsoft 365, you will have a new button that says that you can sign in with Microsoft. Simply click on that button, log in using your Microsoft 365 credentials, and you're logged right in. No more do you have to worry about a weird and complicated password. You can simply log right in. If you do not have Microsoft 365, or it has been requested that feature not be enabled, you simply won't see this, and that's how you can tell if you can use the 365 integration. We'll have a whole lot more information about that particular setup as 3CX is planning on including a bunch of different components to integrate with the 365 environment. But for right now, we just enjoy the fact that we can sign in using one login. Let's dive right into the new 3CX. If we take a look, you'll see actually a pretty substantial difference between this version of the web client and the other. Everything is fairly well left aligned instead of kind of scattered across. It's also very condensed so that you can actually resize this for smaller screens, or even if you want to use a smaller window. In the upper right hand corner, our profile and call handling rules, as well as our phone selection and the dialer, those have all been cleaned up and condensed down so that it's just a much cleaner and more readable interface. To access your call handling, simply click on your profile photo in the upper left hand corner, and you'll be able to change profiles right on a click, just like you're used to doing. You can also set your status temporarily. Logging in and logging out of a queue can be done from here, as well as the log out button. If you need to access your settings, you can simply click on your name to jump to the settings screen, where you'll find your resend credentials button, as well as everything else that you're used to seeing for the BLF. To access quickly your QR code, the QR code button will pop up a simple pop-up that you can scan with your phone, as well as giving you the ability to grab the links for those installers. When you're done, you can simply close the screen. A quick link to the user guide is always available by clicking the book icon, as well as a link to the 3CX website if you find you're looking for some great reading. In order to change the active phone, you'll click on the phone icon, which will pop up our previous toaster that we used to receive when you had the little grid dot, and you can dial in all of your phone numbers or do video calls right from here. This is also where your phone selector is being chosen, and so if you have multiple phones that are available to 3CX, they'll be listed there. Contacts, voicemails, and settings were found that they weren't as often used as some of the other features in 3CX, so they've been collapsed down into a single menu located underneath the kebab. By clicking the button, you'll notice that we have a voicemail, and there's a notification there that's in blue, and the kebab button itself is in blue to tell us that one of these three items has a notification for us. If we click on it, overall feel of the experience is the same, just a little bit cleaner and a little bit easier. Of course, you can download, play on a phone, call back, or delete the message right from here. The first time you log in, you may be prompted to enable notifications. That's this bell right here. Simply click on it. You'll click OK, and it'll ask you if it's all right to enable notifications. The 3CX extension for Chrome has been disabled in favor for a brand new desktop app, which we'll get to very shortly. But it can be downloaded simply by pressing the Windows logo and hitting install. Once the application is downloaded, You can run it, and once the program runs and is opened, you simply click Provision to launch. It'll relaunch the app and automatically configure it. The switchboard has been renamed the panel. No longer has the complicated icons on the left-hand side for all of the different groups. Instead, they are organized up here in the corner, and you can simply click on it and jump right into the queue if you wanted to collapse down. Another really nice feature is some basic statistics about call volumes per extensions if you're a queue manager. And the queue icon that would simply subtly change between being blue and gray, but still having the letter Q, has been changed in favor of having logged in and logged out and indicating the time since those were logged out. Now it's very easy to figure out if a user is set to be logged in or logged out based on their call volume simply by looking at it at a glance and the last time that status changed. Again, global control of the queue can be handled by clicking on the user profile and clicking log out from queue, which will globally log out the user. The apps button gives you access to all of the apps that are now available, iOS app, the Android app, as well as the Windows desktop app, all quickly and easily able to be re-downloaded right from this icon. In terms of day-to-day utilization, most everything stays just with the new flat square interface. Web conferencing has been renamed to Meet, and your user profile area is called Team. Chat menu gets a little bit of a cleaner overhaul as well, all following the new theme. The Windows desktop app has been completely redesigned to mimic and operate very similar to the new web client app. In fact, they are based on very similar structures, so you'll find that being able to use the Windows desktop app will give you the ability to launch, run, and access every single feature that is available to you, including those setting screens and call forwarding rules. No longer do you have to log into the web client. If you don't want, simply install the app and you'll be able to handle all of the call flows exactly the same as if you were in the web client. And that's it for version 18. Hopefully you're as equally excited as we are for the new product and look forward to rolling it out. If you're a systems administrator or a point of contact for Lighthouse, we encourage you to go ahead and approve the update and we'll roll it out. If you're one of our new users and you're getting a handle on this, then we're excited that once you're ready to go, you'll be able to use all of these new features. We look forward to all of the additional features that 3CX has planned as part of this new refresh in 3CX version 18.